Hi and welcome to YouChoose Interactive Tarot for the week of August 2nd through August 9th. It's gorgeous weather here today, and I hope it's the same for you, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. While you're watching this, I hope you'll take a moment and like the video, subscribe to the channel, share, read the links in the description, and do all that wonderful YouTube stuff that you guys do so well. Here's how this works. We'll pick 3 cards. You choose which one you think will best guide your week. Choose from left, center, or right. If you need a moment to think about it, feel free to pause the video and then restart to see the reveal. Or you can just choose on impulse. That's fine too. Whichever one's talking to you. Left, center, or right. The left card is the King of Pentacles, sometimes called the King of Coins. Next we have the 7 of Pentacles. And then finally, the Magician. Taking all 3 together, I would guess it's a week to work on the things that matter to you. It's okay to think about intention, attraction, manifestation, all that wonderful esoteric stuff, but you have to put those into action. Dream it, but then do it. Looking individually, the King of Pentacles, practical leadership. All of the Pentacle cards relate to the element of earth and have a quality of practicality about them. They relate to our relationship with the physical world and often turn up during times when we're thinking about work, career, the budget, that sort of thing. Kings are all about leadership. They're very outward, protecting the kingdom, patrolling the borders sort of leadership. That's how they nurture. So attend to business this week. Think about overall management. Get a little meta about things. Patrol the borders. Make sure you keep things safe. Practical leadership. Similarly, the 7 of Coins, again, coins, earth, physical realm, work, career, money. This has a little bit of that Wiccan Reed feel about it, that rule of 3s that we've heard about. You know, what you give comes back to you many times over. This has a feel of make an investment. Invest in your happiness. It might be a literal thing where you buy the right tool for the right job. It might be a literal thing where you buy supplies to do what you need to do. It might be a literal thing where you act or do something to invest in your career and make things better later on, even if it isn't right now. But either way, it has an investment. It'll come back to you. It's a good week to think about that sort of thing. Of course, always use your head. Logic rules the day when it comes to investments, money matters, that sort of thing. So the King is about leadership, doing what you need to do to take care of physical business. Again, very practical energy around this. The 7 of Coins, good week to invest in your dreams, invest in your future, do things that'll pay off later, plant the seeds. I hear the phrase second planting. I'm not sure entirely how this works in agriculture, but sometimes, as I understand it, they'll have one planting. Actually, my grandmother used to do this with her beans. She'd plant one row at one time, wait a couple weeks and plant another row, and then wait a couple weeks and plant the third row. And then the first row would be ready to harvest, and she could take care of those, while the others were still ripening and not quite ready to pick. That way she had all the beans she needed for the winter, but she didn't have to can them all at once. So it makes sense. Anyway, That's the kind of feeling here, even though the first part of the year is usually when we make these kind of plans and make these kind of investments. It feels like fall is going to be a second wave. It'll be a time to plant a second set of seeds, start a new set of plans, start laying a second foundation for the next phase of things. Finally, we have the Magician. This is the classic major arcana card of attraction, manifestation, transformation, all those esoteric sort of things. I hear new you, and I've never seen this movie, ever. I'm not sure I would if I have the opportunity, because I just don't watch as many movies as I used to. But I keep getting the title, Stella Gets Her Groove Back. Probably because it's a concept more than the actual pop culture reference to the movie. But again, the idea of renewal, practicality, you have to have a goal before you can make it real. So if you chose this card, you might be more in the mental, esoteric stage of things, rather than practical execution like the King, investment and early planning, laying physical foundations like the Seven of Coins. This is more about mental clarity, deciding what you want to manifest, doing the mental and spiritual things needed to do to make the dream come true. This is the etheric side of manifestation, transformation. I'm also reminded of a song by Mystery Skulls that has the phrase, "Be a better man" in it. I forget the name of the song, but I'm sure it's on YouTube if you want to take a look for that. But in any case, I hear self-transformation as much as anything else with the Magician. And there you have it. If you have any questions about your card today, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you have any questions about psychics, tarot, how all this works in general, feel free to leave them below, and I'll address them here on the YouTube channel. Or questions are always welcome over on the podcast. Details are on the blog. There's a link to that in the description below. And as always, likes, subs, shares, all that sort of thing are greatly appreciated. There is print-only content up on the blog, and I will see you on the print side. Thanks. Bye-bye.